Welcome to this Kingdom Come song. If you're not familiar with it, this was a band that started out and was really pegged as a Zeppelin ripoff, which was unfortunate because I really think they had some great licks, some great singing. Yeah, it sounded a bit like Zeppelin, but you know, I think they were pegged that way. But anyhow, if you read the history, even Gary Moore hooked up with Ozzy and did a song called Lead Clones, and Jimmy Page was even kind of pissed off at how similar they sounded. But within that context, I think this whole first album and some of their albums afterwards really have some great licks. So I'm going to do a few songs by them that I always enjoyed. So this first one, Get It On, it's not real difficult, but it's a great exercise in rhythm and notes. So we'll go through everything and I hope you enjoy. I've taken the time to upload my notes, so they'll be below the video if you're interested. I've gotten some really good feedback that helps a lot of people in addition to the lesson. So again, the link will be below the video so you can upload my notes. This is a really great exercise in using your pinky because you really have to in this song. So the way they start out with, we're going to go on the open 5th string to 4 and then 2 to 5 back to 2 on the 4th string. Then we'll go to the 3rd string 2 back to the 4th string 2. Then 5, that's on the 4th string, so we have this so far. Then we're going to go 4, 5, 4, 5 on that 4th string, and then to 2 on the 3rd. So all together we have this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, the next lick, we're going to go to the 5th string and we're going to take the 3rd fret and hammer into 4 and hit the 4th string at 2 and do the same thing again on the 5th string to 4, and then we'll go, 2. So we have this. And then we'll go 4, 2, on the 4th string, and then we'll go back to 4 with a bend and a release to 2. Then we'll hit the 6th string at the 3rd fret, and then it's a slow bend. It's not a real, it's a slow bend. It takes you into the next, version of this. So we're going to do this lick that we've done 3 times. The 4th time, what they'll do when they get to this 2 and 4, they stop at the 4. There's a pause, okay? So you have, and then you bend and release to 2. And then you're into the rhythm. I'll do it at speed so you can see how all this fits together. We'll do 3 of those and then the stop on the 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. what you got to do, we're going to be doing double stops. We'll be referencing chords, and I'm not going to go through it, but we'll be playing on the 4th and 3rd string, and then muting the 5th string as we play the notes. So we're going to start out on the 2nd fret of the 3rd and 4th string, then 2 muted 5th strings, then again the 2s, then again the muted, one more time with the 2s. Then we're going to go to the 3rd fret on the 4th string. We'll keep that 2nd fret consistent for the first few chords. All right, and again, it's 2 notes, 2 muted 5ths between each one. Then we're going to go to 4 on the 4th string and 2 on the 3rd. Then we'll go up to 5 on the 4th and 4 on the 3rd, and we'll do that twice. Then we're just going to hit 4 and 5 and move that up a half step until we get to 7 and 6. That last one, it's like playing an A chord. All right, we're just playing part of it. That takes place of that very first A, okay? So we got... So let's take it from the top. I'm sorry this is confusing. It's one of those things, listen to the lead and see what I've written out. So that's the verses, and then you start back in with the chorus. So you got that part down. The rhythm that they do under the solo is important because the solo actually will follow part of the rhythm. So I'll show you what we do, and then we'll go through it. So the chords we're playing are G, D, C, and then G, D, A. We'll repeat the G, D, C. Now the first time he'll do this like... Alright, so what he's doing, 4th string, 3, 2 to open. Then we're going to hit 2 and pull off to open, to 3 on the 5th string and open. And then open 1st and 2nd on the 3rd. Alright, so the whole lick together, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're back to the G, D, C. G, D, A, G, D, C again. This time we're just going to play the notes. We'll go 3, 2 open on the 4th string to 2 and open on the 4th string. Then to the 3rd string on the 5th, and then an E power chord, just the 6th, an open, and the 5th string at 2. So we have this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the first section of the solo at speed, and then we'll slow it down. so what we're doing there to start it out with, we're going to take the first string at 8, bend that up, and then hit 8 unbent, then 5, and then we'll pull off on the second string from 8 to 5 and hit 5 on the first string. And then we'll go back to 8 and pull off to 5 on the second string and land on the third string at 7. Back to 5 on the second, and then 5 pull, or I'm sorry, and then 7 pull off to 5 and land on 7 on the fourth. So this slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, the next part of the lead, we're going to go 5 to 7 on that fourth string, 5 on the third to 7 and slide to 9, catch 8 on the second, and then 10 on the first with a bend. So we have this. Alright, now what we do is change positions. We're going to go back to 10 unbent, to 12 and 10, and then bend it up. So that second half will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next section of lick will move up to the 17th fret, actually 15th position, but it should sound like this. Alright, so what we're going to do is take 17, bend that up, and then hit 17 unbent. Go 15, 17 again on the second fret. Then we'll catch 17 on the third string, back to 15 on the second. Then we go to 14, 17, back to 14 on the third string. Then what we do is move our position to the 12th fret, and we're going to go 15, 14, 12, back to 14 and 12 on the fourth string. And then 15 to 12 on the fifth string. And then on the third string, we'll go 12, 13, 14. Okay, the next part of the lead should sound like this. Alright, so what we're doing there, this was kind of hard to tab out, but it's a Hendrix bend. What we're going to do is bend the first string at 12, and that bends the second string up, and then we'll catch the second string and pull it down. And then we go to the second string at 10. On the third string, we'll go to 13 with a full bend up, and then 13 without bend. Then we're going to go 10, 13, back to 10. 12 on the third string to 10 on the second. And then 12 to 10 on the third. And then 12 to 10 on the fourth. Then we'll catch 12 and slide that up to 14 on the third. Then we go back to 12 on the fourth to 10, 12, back to 10, and end up on 12 on 5. We'll go to 13 with a full bend up, and then 13 without bend. Then we're going to go 10, 13, back to 10, 12 on the third string to 10 on the second, and then 12 to 10 on the third, and then 12 to 10 on the fourth. Then we'll catch 12 and slide that up to 14 on the third. Then we go back to 12 on the fourth to 10, 12, back to 10, and end up on 12 on 5. Alright, so I know that's a lot of notes, but let me show you this at speed. Okay, I know that's a lot of notes, but let's go through this slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll go on to the next section. The next section should sound like this. The next section should go like this. All right, so we're taking the 20th fret of the first string and we're bending that up. And then we hit 17, hammer onto 20 and pull off back to 17 on that first string. End up on 20 on the second, 17 on the first. And then 20 pull off to 17. And then we're going to take 20 and bend that up. At the same time, hit 20 on the first string unbent. Alright, so we have this slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the next lick will go like this. So what we're doing there is we're going to go from 17 to 20 on the second string to 17, 19. Then we'll take 19, hit it again with a bend up, and we'll catch, that's on the second string, 19 unbent on the first string, and back to 19 on the second released. Okay, then we're going to take 19 on the first string, bend that up, back to 19 unbent, 17, and then 20, and then 17 with a bend and release. So it should sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, the last part of the lick, what we're going to do is a hammer on from 15 to 17 3 times. Then we pull back to 20 and 14 back to 12. Then we'll hit 15 on the second string, bend that up, hit 12 on the first, and then 12 pull off to 15. Then we'll hit 15, bend that up, hit 12 on the first, and then 12 on the second with a hammer on to 15 and pull off. Then 14 on the third to 12 on the second to 12 on the third. And then 14 on the fourth string to 12. And then on the fifth string we'll go 14, 13, 12, slide to 10, and hit 12 on the, and then hit 12 on the sixth string. Alright, so that last part will sound like this. That's the whole lead. Like I said, I've written it out, and I really just enjoy playing the rhythm of this song, and I personally play my own leads, but that gives you the whole song, and I hope you enjoy.